And we are back.
Why do I have to tighten up?
It means shut your hole. You know, what your mom should have done.
Oh!
Hit my intro.
Fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right.
That is not my intro.
Oh, you were not aware of this? Your posterior better contact someone at once!
Okay, this entire thing is really confusing.
Indeed it is, because we've got a new game this week. This one created by our very own Omega VR. Always with the soundboard. I fucking hate you. This is why people don't take us seriously. This
They're not supposed to. That's the whole gimmick.
So, anyways, this game is called Acronyms, or All Contestants, Randomly Ordered, naming Yankum's musical spaceship. We're working on that. So the way this
10 tons of steel.
Sorry.
The way this works is I'll read a news bit, and I'll replace the name of the promotion with a made-up acronym. And the panelists, these are not acronyms. Acronyms spell things.
10 tons of steel.
Yeah, so I'll make up something for the promotion, and our esteemed panelists and Gunner will tell us what they think it stands for. We'll start off with Net Jester, because these
I'm
are
esteemed.
Randomly ordered, as I was saying before some asshole interrupted me. I'm going to read this news bit. You tell me what you think the acronym stands for. SRS is going apeshit about how, quote, great Total Divas on E is doing by being really excited about the fact that it's doing half as well in the ratings as the equally terrible show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. SRS released an announcement today stating the following: E's Total Divas builds in week 2 with 1.5 million total viewers, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians delivers with 2.8 million total viewers. E's hot streak continues with the network's highest rated and most watched week in over 5 months with households and P18 through 49. So what does SRS stand for?
Well, being I was in the Doctor Who sort of mood, I was thinking something about the Suntarans, but if we're talking about E and that train wreck of a network, Ryan Seacrest doesn't have another initial to his name that's not publicly known, because I'd say Samuel Ryan Seacrest said something stupid as that about thinking Total Divas is anywhere near good.
Sunny Rimjob someone.
That
You went out of turn, but okay, that's not it either. Omega BR.
I'm going to go with the obvious answer, which is shitty reality shows.
Ding, ding, ding. That is correct.
Yes.
Omega BR, right on the board with 200 points. So we'll jump to the next one here. AYFS TNGW is trying to capitalize. I'll have to type this in the chat because there's no way you guys are going to remember that. AYFS TNGW is trying to capitalize on Shark Week by having Shark Boy Week on their website and even getting Shark Boy interviewed on MTV. Gunner, what does it stand for?
I love it how Yankum gimmicks us and says that he kayfabes us and says he's going to type it in the chat, and he just doesn't type it in the chat.
It's in there now, you fucking shit. I was trying to read the damn news bit.
Are you fucking serious? The Next Generation Wrestling.
That's close. Net Jester.
Well, it's got to be you fucking serious, but Total Network Green Whack-A-Moles, I don't know.
No. Omega BR, save us.
That's not going away.
Are you fucking serious? The next great week.
No! The next Great White!
Oh, that is a good one. However, that is not it. It was, are you fucking serious? That's not gonna work.
Oh, that was stupid.
That was close.
Well, as opposed to Shark Boy, who hasn't worked in a hell of a long time. And that's the fishing line!
Ned Jester isn't funny. AFE has announced that Kane will appear in the sequel to See No Evil 2, or the sequel to See No Evil, cleverly titled See No Evil 2. See No Evil 2 picks up much in the same way that Halloween 2 did, in that it takes place right after the events of the first film. Only this time, instead of the sequel being as good or better than the original, it's going to be a gigantic piece of shit, with Kane being in it the only saving grace. What does AFE stand for? Omega BR.
I have to go first, huh? Let's see. About fucking everyone.
No, Omega, that was not it. Net Jester, what does AFE stand for?
Well, when having to do with Kane and his cinematic career, so to speak, I would say another fucking eyesore.
Clever, but not it. You guys are... This one should be easy. Gunner.
Pressure's on. After Fire Entertainment.
No, it was Awful Films Everywhere. Awful Films Everywhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because it is a WWE Films movie, and there has never been a good one. So far, we've got Omega on the board with 200. I think Net Jester had half as many, or was that Gunner? Oh, it was Gunner. Gunner has half as many. Net Jester's not on the board. We'll go right into the next one here. Gregory Gilleland will be leaving NWTP sometime in the next month. Gilleland was the second in command of NWTP under CEO Joe Koff and had final say in the day-to-day decision-making of the company since Sinclair Broadcasting purchased the promotion. He will be moving to another position with Sinclair, and while there is no official word on his replacement yet, the feeling is that it will be someone else from within Sinclair. So, what does NWTP stand for? Gunner.
Not wrestling that person.
I'll tell you, you're kind of close. Net Jester.
Why would you tell me I'm kind of close when that's going to give a hint to everybody else to try variations of my original thought?
That's right. That's exactly why. Because fuck you. Net Jester.
Original thought around here? Surely you jest, bro. But I was thinking more along... Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines... Sit! Heel down! Don't make me get out my mucka-sing. Anyway, I was thinking more along the lines of national wrestling television programming.
Wow, that is dumb. Why? You know what?
But
I don't
that
even
worked.
want to know why. I know why. Because Net Jester, that's why. Omega BR, NWTP. It's pretty obvious what the actual promotion is. You should be able to get it from that.
me that P was an S, it'd be not where they sell.
Not where they pile drive.
That is not the one I had in mind, but it is better.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes,
better.
it is.
So I will give you that 200 points. The actual one was nobody watches this promotion, but not where they pile drive is so much better. So I will give you the 200 points for that.
Oh, I want an independent judge. Can we get, what's his name off of the Supreme Court off of here? He's not doing anything.
Hugo Black, you would want him, you friggin' racist. Next up,
I don't even know who that is.
I'll tell you later. July 7th, LGW show in El Paso, Texas, of course, El Paso, Texas, drew 4,500 fans, an attendance record for the promotion. Bill Goldberg was the main attraction, doing an autograph signing alongside the Steiner Brothers, the Nasty Boys, and Buff Bagwell. This one would be kind of hard if you don't know any of the context to it. So, Omega BR, you go first. But I'm going to tell all you guys right now, the actual promotion is the Micro Championship Wrestling. So keep that, in your head. Omega BR, LGW, what does it stand for?
Legends Goofiest Wrestling.
Nope.
You gave it away a little bit too much. Little Guys Wrestling.
Nope. Net Jester.
Lesbians groping with abandon? I don't know.
That's what the fuck. Net Jester.
That's not even the right letter.
Huh?
He's agreeing with you.
Something like that.
That's not even the right letters.
Oh, stickler. It's a lesbian joke. Come on.
The actual answer was Lollipop Guild Wrestling.
Yes, okay.
I'm going to have to remember that crap.
Yeah, it sucks indeed.
All right, and finally, we have ALINR executive Eric Bischoff shared his thoughts on the new reality show Total Divas in a new tweet. Posted on his official Twitter account, Bischoff wrote, "Had a chance to check out Total Divas on E via TiVo. Props to WWE and Kevin Dunn. Basic Kardashian format, but will grow the brand. Smart." Net Jester, why not? Let's just get it out of the way. What does ALINR stand for?
I'm sorry, Yankum, but I'm boycotting this one for the reason that you cannot, under penalty of law, mention the word smart and the fucking Kardashians in the same sentence. I'm sorry. Just move on.
It wasn't the same sentence. The basic Kardashian format, comma, but will grow the brand, exclamation point, ending the sentence, smart, exclamation point. It was two sentences, although
there was a rubber in there.
Argument that the second one wasn't a complete sentence, but nobody gives a shit but you.
Smart Kardashians does not compute.
Gunner, I don't know why I bothered to argue with Net Jester. Apparently I have a hole in my brain, but
you do.
Please.
Didn't we tell you?
ALINR.
A lone idiot not running. A lone idiot not running.
Nope.
I figured, but that was funny.
It's kind of a hard one. That is a bit of a long sequence of characters there. Omega BR, give it a shot.
Always lamenting. I need ratings.
Ding, ding, ding. Omega BR.
Oh, come on, that's not it.
So, Omega BR with 800 points, Gunner with 2, and NetJester with a big fat goose egg because
What was it really?
he sucks. I actually forgot what it was by the time we got to it. I'm sure it was really
right.
funny though.
Oh, man. See? Who's that Chief Justice? John Roberts? Get him in here!
Always lucky. Idiots never read. And then in the parentheses...
no,
the
I
history
remember
of
what it was
WCW.
now. I remember what it was now. ALINR executive Eric Bischoff was, at least it's not Russo.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, okay, here's a better question for you. Would you rather
Oh, fuck.
have your... Would you rather have your dick stepped on by Eric Bischoff or have it crushed with a hammer by Vince Russo on a pole?
Wasn't that a match
Dick on a
once?
pole or the hammer?
The dick.
So my dick is on a pole, and then...
Or Bischoff is stepping on it. And he's doing that twisting with that smile that he had at ECW One Night Stand.
How many times does Russo hit you with the hammer?
Oh, my lord.
This is an important question.
We'll say as many seconds as Bischoff keeps his foot on the ground on your balls.
Ooh.
I'm about to pass out just listening to this.
I'm gonna go with dick on a pole.
So you'd rather have Russo than Bischoff? You sick fuck.
What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment.
You listen to NetJester every week.
Yep, I tried to get Alice on this week, but that didn't pan out. So instead, we got NetJester. It's like going to get filet mignon and instead getting shot in the dick.
Oh, come on. At least I
Speaking of
heard
getting
some hamburger, for
shot
God's
in the
sakes.
dick. Speaking of getting shot in the dick with a hamburger, let's go to the Dairy Queen drive-thru.
Dairy Queen drive-through.
All right, it's time for the Dairy Queen drive-thru, and with the ratings this week, yank 'em.
Oh, here we go. TNA Impact on Thursdays scored a 1.03, slightly down from the 1.05 the previous week. SmackDown scored a 1.99 with 2.75 million viewers, up from last week when it did a 1.92 with 2.65 million viewers. Monday Night Raw scored a 2.96, which is up from the final number of last week's tape show. I don't think tape shows ever really do that well compared to their live counterparts. But it averaged 4.178 million viewers, up 11% from last week. It was the most viewers the show has had since the May 20th episode. For cable television on Monday night, WWE ranked number 2, trailing only VH1's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. However, Raw did rank number 1 in the Key Male Demos. Key Male Demos is the words that I'm trying to say.
You had Ken on mind.
Total Divas in its second week delivered 891,000 for the 18-49, up plus 4% versus its series debut. 1.5 million total viewers. That's plus 14%. 563,000 in the women's 18-49, up 5%. Up 784,000, 22% in the persons, I believe that is 25 to 54, and 1.21 HHRTG, plus 13%. I have no idea what that means. No clue.
Human growth hormone? I don't know.
Yes, Nat Jester. I'm sure it has something to do with why Alex Rodriguez isn't playing baseball for the rest of the year.
Alex Rodriguez isn't playing baseball anymore because he's a dick.
Yes, I mean, after all, Stephen Colbert did get right yesterday and call him a rod. A rod.
Ha, 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 ha. That joke is so much funnier when you repeat it. Ha, 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 ha. Can I do the WrestleMania part now? Thanks. The 8-3 WrestleMania, number 29, The Rock versus John Cena. Who writes this shit? The special on NBC drew 1.92 million viewers. This is dropped from last year's show. Yeah, that was pretty much how it did. It drew 2.72 million viewers last year. It's also way down from 2 years ago when WrestleMania 27 drew 3.64 million viewers. Ouch.
I think that HH stands for Hulk Hogan.
I think it's the Hulk Hogan.
Geriatric.
Alright. And with the birthdays, Jester, you're up.
Thank you very much. On August 2nd, or August 7th, excuse me, we begin with Masa Sato and Johnny Smith. On August 8th, we go with Sable, Scott D'Amore, the finest Englishman ever, Lord Alfred Hayes, and Eric Angle. On the 10th, we then have Savio Vega, Tugboat Thomas, otherwise known as Typhoon, and Amish Roadkill. On the 11th, we have none other than the immortal Hulk Hogan, Bill Alfonso, and Dead Folks. Is that an actual wrestler? Are you guys trying to just screw me up again? Never mind. Anyway, on August 12th, we have Shark Boy, the Red Rooster himself, Terry Taylor, the coach, Jonathan Coachman, and Dr. Wagner Jr. Then on the 13th, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he's dead, but I will mention him anyway, Spike Dudley.
Spike is not dead.
Spike's not dead?
Why do people keep spreading that rumor?
I don't know. I mean, just look at the guy. And,
he wrestles for 2CW. He lives like in upstate New York.
Okay, my mistake. Good to know. Anyway, also on the 13th, Danny Bonaducci, and why we're naming him for anything wrestling is beyond me. Plus, and what I'm going to say, I'm going to say it anyway, even though I know it's probably a trap. Yo, our mother on the 13th. Oh, you guys just have too much time on your hands. And those were your birthdays for this week.
I love it how you don't even get suspicious about the dead people one. It's now become a joke for us to put dead people in here, when really that is just our terrible, sick, perverted humor. Oh, God. Announcer guy, save me, I'm coursing.
Send for the man.
And now it is time.
Mataducci was on.
Excuse me, Mr. Omega BR. Excuse me.
Don't get in the way of the Gimp. He gets very angry.
And now it is time for This Week in Wrestling with Omega BR.
Yes, this weekend. Wrestling history, circa 1963, where Ali Bey defeats Gory Guerrero to win the EMLL NWA Light Heavyweight title in El Paso, Texas. Jump to 1996, where the Great Sasuke defeats Ultimo Dragon in the finals of a tournament to unify 8 separate junior heavyweight titles into one unified J-Crown Championship. By winning the tournament, Sasuke, already the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, became the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, War International Junior Heavyweight Champion, British Commonwealth Junior Heavyweight Champion, WWF World Light Heavyweight Champion, UWA World Junior Light Heavyweight Champion, WWA World Junior Light Heavyweight Champion, and NWA World Welterweight Champion. And in 1997, one of the most famous matches in ECW history, the Born to be Wired barbed wire match between ECW champion Terry Funk and Sabu took place at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia. The original card was to see a 6-man tag team match headline the show, but due to injuries, the barbed wire match was announced 2 weeks before the show took place. A bloody and brutal affair, it ended early when Funk and Sabu became so entangled in the barbed wire that Sabu pinned Funk rather than trying to separate and attempt more spots. The two men had to literally be cut out of the wire, and Sabu, who sliced open his bicep, won the ECW World title, only to lose it a week later at Hardcore Heaven, the second ECW pay-per-view. And that was this week in wrestling history.
Some somber happy trails this week. Pacific Northwest star Dutch Savage, real name Frank Stewart, passed away on August 3rd at the age of 78. He had been battling a long illness. And NFL Hall of Famer Art Donovan passed away in hospice care in Baltimore, Maryland on Sunday at the age of 88. Donovan was a guest commentator at the 1994 King of the Ring pay-per-view. Apparently he was terrible, from what I understand. I think, if that's the person that I'm thinking of. But there was a particular celebrity that came in, and I'm thinking of a special that I watched on commentators or something. It might have been one of those, panel things on commentators and who was the best and who was the worst and whatnot. And, there was a celebrity particular person who was very, very bad. Our condolences out to their families. What to watch this week in wrestling? Nedchester, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Oh, God.
Well, you know for a fact that I'm going to steal this from everybody, so I'll just get it out of the way. Last night's best match on Raw was, to my mind, the match between Ziggles and 55555. I mean, even though it ended in a schmaz, Ziggles and Big E going head-to-head was pretty damn entertaining to watch, even though Caitlyn come out and screwed the pooch on it for some damn reason. But this feud will continue, and I'll be watching more matches from these two, and I'll be happy because they'll probably be as good as the one last night.
Yankum, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Watch a Emo Styles match. It'll be lame. Everything is lame.
The hell was that?
I have no idea. I think he was pretending to be Jimmy. I think he was pretending to be Jimmy Jacobs.
Dinner's lame. You're so lame.
Well,
everything's lame. I'm gonna go put on my Chemical Romance CD and watch AJ Styles wrestle.
Either that or lost all oxygen to his brain, one or the other.
Oh, France! Same difference!
Because have you not seen AJ Styles' haircut recently?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
Oh, really? It's that bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's bad.
Googling this now.
He looks like
Omega
a
Beyond.
15-year-old emo kid.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's bad.
Omega, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Since we brought it up, the Great Sasuke was actually part of a talent exchange with Michinoku Pro Wrestling to be in the tournament to crown the first ever WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. And, actually what ended up happening was Sasuke was the favorite to win, but then he started bragging to Japanese media that he'd only defend the title in Japan. So they actually cut him, and Taka Michinoku would end up winning the title. So I would say go ahead and go check out those matches if you can. The Light Heavyweight Championship Tournament, which I believe happened in 1997.
And I'm going to go tell you to go to Raw. I'm going to tell you to watch the Tons of Funk versus the Wyatt family match, because I am excited for old school supernatural creepy shit on my TV again.
So let me just ask this real quick. How long do you think before we see Wyatt's head-to-head versus The Shield?
As soon as they turn the Wyatt's face. Is that it for the show?
That is it. We are done.
Alright, well, thanks everyone for listening. It's been a real blast, and 85 in the books, 15 more, and we're at 100. How about them apples? 100 episodes of this. Can you believe that? Alright, so, thanks everybody for coming. You can check us out at smarksnark.com for all of our podcasts and other things. I don't know what's going on with Crumpets Complaining right now, but they should be on our stuff, and you can check out our blogs and whatnot. But you can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/smarksnark. You can follow us on Twitter. Yangum tweets every Monday. Twitter.com/smarksnark. If you send us a reply, we'll probably talk back to you. Just saying. You can also email us at smarksnark@gmail.com. And is there anything else I'm missing? I did the Facebook.
Facebook.com/smarksnark. No, you didn't.
But I did it.
No.
Yes, I did.
No,
Before the Twitter.
You didn't.
Before the Twitter.
No, you didn't.
Before the Twitter.
No, you didn't. You smarksnark.com. But you didn't. Facebook.com/smarksnark.
Alright. Well, since we're trying to find something new to say, I figure that we turn this into a little, game, if you will. If you tweet us something, and you're listening to this podcast, and you tweet us something, and we think it's funny, we will read it off as the ending to our podcast for that particular week. And I'll remind you guys of this pretty much every week if this thing actually catches on. I don't expect it to, though. So until that happens, I'm going home, and I think it's time for all of us to go home. So
What do you
get your shit in and let's go home.
Now?
Oh God, I have no idea what I'm doing. Good night, everybody.
Get out first. Good night, Yotsukaido.
I just looked at a picture. He looks like Chris Isaacs.
Yeah. He's emo now.
Chris Isaac.
You know, that country western singer that went all,
The guy who did Wicked Game?
Oh, no, not the, who was that guy who, 10-gallon hat, and then he wanted to be a rock and roller for a little while, so he changed his name and shaved his hair. Chris Gaines, that's it!
God, you fucking sucks. It was just Garth Brooks
That's
with
the
a
alter
bad
ego
haircut.
of, that's the alter ego of,
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Don't shout out Garth Brooks like you knew what it was. I just told you what it was.
I just remembered what it was.
Yeah,
I have that CD.
So are we clear?
Yeah, sure, we're clear.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, this entire thing is really confusing.
Chris Gaines was really confusing. Oh my God! And that's what people thought after they heard his first single.
So Gunner's just going to spam the soundboard. Alright, we're clear.
Let's see. Saints Row 4 comes out in a couple of weeks. Anybody wants to buy it for me?
Of course. I will shell out $59.99 right now on
You
Steam.
don't have to do that much. I think it's only like $40 at Green Man Gaming. Cool.
Well, I will shell out $40 for you right here. Here you go.
Well, you do owe me what, 10 or something?
Mm-hmm.
I already shelled out for GTA 5. I went ahead and got the special edition, not the crazy one with all the T-shirts and the money bag and shit, but yeah, I'm excited for that.
Well, if you're going to go special edition, you have to go crazy, don't you?
Well, no, the one I got, it comes with the game comes in a metal book instead of the plastic one. It's got like a map that you can hang on the wall that comes with it. It's like a blueprint version of a map of the San Andreas area, and I think there's some stuff in there like extra boosts and tattoos and junk like that that comes with it.
Oh, okay. Myself, I've been debating whether or not to get the new Metal Gear Solid 25th Anniversary Bundle.
I debated on it.
They announced that Elder Scrolls collection. All the games up to date and and maps for the areas and nice collectors, all that good stuff.
I still need to pick up Skyrim. But I'm waiting until that collector's edition actually gets to an affordable price.
I still have not played even 1 second of that game.
I haven't either.
I don't know if I even am that interested in it. Like, I like fantasy games and all, but the main selling point seems to be you could fight a dragon. I'm like, dude, I can do that in Minecraft.
But you fight real dragons. And ride them. And then turn into vampires. And then procreate and make your own children.
With the dragon? That's fucking crazy.
I think so, actually.
Wait.
I think you could fuck.
No.
I think you could fuck a dragon. Yeah.
Stop. There's no way you could fuck a dragon.
Not a full-on dragon, but like a dragon person.
Well, for there to be a dragon person, somebody has to fuck a dragon in the first place. Now, you explain to me how a person fucks a dragon, because there's no way a dragon could fuck a person. That's just silly.
It's always been a fantasy of mine to be the sex slave for two dragons.
God damn you, Cunner.
Male and female pleasing the male when she's tired, and vice versa. I have the thing in front of me, so I could read it.
Getting burnt to a crisp every time it jizzes.
Oh, you knew that was coming.
I've got to pop out of here for a bit.
France! Same difference!